Hello everyone, this is Yako and welcome to episode 15 of Life in the Fast Lane, this time featuring Fizz against Ryze. I know in my guide I wrote that Ryze is a counter pick to Fizz, but I wrote that a long time ago. Before I had actually ever played Ryze, I just thought the snare would be too strong. What I hadn't taken into consideration was that Ryze is one of the weakest early games in all of League of Legends. Early on, he can't harass because he runs out of mana really quickly. He needs his Q to last hit effectively under his tower, so he needs his mana for that, and he's just overall really weak early game. When the other team picks Ryze, what they're saying is we're not gonna have much of an advantage early on in the first 30 minutes. Our minut's gonna be really weak, but if the game goes into late game, then we'll be really strong. So this is great for Fizz. Fizz is a really strong early game champion. So what you have to do is take advantage of Ryze and just like make him weak. Just slow him down, kill him, zone him out, and make sure he never gets a chance to go to that late game. The way it works basically is at this level, Ryze always goes in and Qs you, and then he tries to snare you, Q you again, and then E you. So what you want to do as Fizz, when you decide that it's a good opportunity to harass Ryze, you just bait his Q, and once he Qs you, you E on top of him. Then he'll snare you after you land your E. So what will happen is he'll take damage for the E, you'll be on top of him, so once he snares you, you'll get in at least one W active auto attack in. Then he'll start walking away. Once it starts walking away, you can wait till the snare is over. You might be able to get a second AA off depending on where you land in your E. And then once he walks away, you wait for the snare to wear off, and then you can Q him and get in at least another auto attack, maybe even two. And if you have your ult, you're free to ult while you're snared and he's walking away even. And there's really just not much you can do against that except take damage. And like, while all that is going on, you'll dodge damage from his first Q, you'll take the damage from his snare, you'll take the damage from his second Q, you'll take the damage from his Z, and maybe a third Q. But since you dodged the first Q, you're only taking 2 Qs, 1 W, 1 E, whereas he's taking like 3 auto attacks, your E, your Q. So he's really not in a good spot. So just check pushes when it takes you a minute to get there. So yeah, York dies. No one gets an assist on that except for me. So yeah, good start. But this isn't going to affect the laning phase, right? Because I picked up, well, I mean I picked up a bit of experience, so I guess it affects the laning phase a tiny bit. So this was a ranked game, around 1,300 elo. So I decided to counter pick that Ryze. And just to back what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure I saw SK Ocelot counter pick Ryze with Fizz in a ranked game. So at this point I'm pretty sure that Fizz actually does counter pick Ryze. So see, like Ryze Q'd me, and he got an auto attack off, and I lost 60 hit points. Nothing that a potion can't fix. So he's already halfway through his mana. That's from like 3 Qs, and he really hasn't done that much damage. Nothing that a QW won't fix. Started mana crystal with 2 potions, so now he's already down 1 potion. So now he has less hit points than I have, and I have an extra potion. All that from 1 QW compared to his like what, 4 Qs.
An enemy has been slain.
So not much is going on, we're just last game. Oh yeah, that was really bad. I had to blow a heal here. I think I'm gonna die here. Yeah. So yeah, that was really bad. I didn't think my QW would leave me in tower range. So that's why I died. Let's go watch bottom while this is going on. So it was a bad way to die. I shouldn't have died there. I just didn't expect to end up in tower range. So I think Shyvana and Wukong are gonna go steal blue. Oh, they bumped into Lee Sin. Yeah, at least it's pretty low. Shyvana baits him into Wukong. And he's dead. Now they're gonna steal blue. I think Ryze is gonna go. No, he's not. He can't really go. There are two. I mean, their blue's gone and that's that. I'm not gonna get there in time. So I'm just gonna go back to lane. So luckily for me, Ryze only got an assist and he still hasn't managed to catch up to me in CS. So I'm not that far behind. Actually, I'm probably ahead if I lasted this minion wave. Wow. So Ryze goes MIA. Probably went back to base to get mana and tier. So because he went back to base with such a huge minion wave, he's losing a lot of CS. I mean, it's as if I pushed him to his tower. So I don't have to be in a rush to clear these minions because he's losing a lot more CS than I am. And I can just freeze the lane right in front of my tower because it's in a really good spot right now. So we're both level 4. So see, this is what happened. He snared me. I took a lot of damage because there was a lot of minions there. So yeah. If those minions all hadn't been hitting me, the trade would have been in my favor. Still not much going on, just a lot of last hitting under the tower. Actually, that is gonna come gank me. Yeah, so now he's got nothing because he just snared me. So he's got to flash out. But I'm on a mana too. I think I'm gonna go back to base here. Oh no, it's right. Shyvana's still there. Just trying to. Yeah, there she charges in on him. So Ryze is still there. He's playing carefully. I have no mana, so it's hard for us to do anything at this point. So Shyvana should really be going away. Unless Ryze does something really stupid, we can't do much. And then Ryze does something really stupid. So Ryze dies. Can't really go help Shyvana here. So I mean, I just have to dodge the Lee Q, because if he hits me, I'm dead. And that's that. I have a huge minion wave, I should just go back. I mean, I'm gonna lose like 6 CS from this. At least now I have my 2 Doran's rings. And I'll be back in time for blue. So far I haven't been playing really well. So yeah, well, I mean, all that really hurt me was my QW under the tower. Besides that, it hasn't been so bad. Ryze only has 2. Oh, I have some health potions. I think, yeah, I'm gonna go gang bot with Shyvana, because they're really pushed. I think I'm gonna go through the tri-bush. Yeah. So Shyvana. Ashe looks like she's really out of position right now. Long range fish. Oh, I just missed Ashe. I think it's gonna kill her. Oh no, I didn't. I think guy could have killed her. So the fish was close, but not close enough. Maybe if I would have waited an extra second to throw it, I could have hit Ash. She was walking near the wall. So I guess it was a battle throw, but it was from far too. So I can't really do much against Ryze now, because he's too close to this tower. If I go in on him, he'll snare me in tower range again. I'll scare him on my E, clear the wave. It's gonna go gank bot again, because they're overextended. Yeah, let's all go bot again. From last time, it didn't look like they had it warded. Or if they do have it warded, it's the tri-bush right there that they've warded. And actually, it doesn't even look like they have it warded. So now my ult is back up, just in time. It's an easy kill on Jana. And there's no way I can get out of that. Yeah, just there. And that's also like a free dragon. Doesn't look like they have no vision. We have a pitfall right there. So they have no vision. Ryze is just trying to push mid since I haven't been there for a while though. Ryze is like solo pushing power. Finally gets it to go to the tower. It took him a long time. Now he's gonna go get his team's rates maybe. Yeah. Now he has to catch up. So got 2 kills. So I'm up 5 CS and 2 kills on him now. So at this point, the lane shouldn't be like completely mine. Blue's about to run out. Also, the lane is gonna stay a tiny bit towards my side of the lane, so now I can harass him, do stuff. But he's like staying really far back. I guess he's aware that it's not in a good spot, so he hits me with an either. This early on, it's just really weak. So close. Just noticed that comment by Shavana. Oh, never mind. Wasn't what I thought. So I'm still up 6 CS on Ryze despite like going to gank bot twice. Yeah. So now Ryze is MIA. Shavana has to be careful on blue, yeah. Now, I don't know where Lisa is. There's no reason why I should be there now, I'm sick. So, I'm just gonna push the lane hard because Ryze is over there. I figure not much can happen, and I figure by the time I get there, everything will be done. But then I see him near Wukong, so I'm like, okay. No. I think I was starting going towards Wukong, but since Ryze went off the minimap, there was no point in me going. So I just went to ward instead. I'm actually warding this game. Usually I just buy wards and keep them in my inventory forever. So since Ryze was MIA, I just pushed the lane hard. He's gonna lose a bunch of farm in CS, and even if he gets back before they're all gone, he's still gonna lose a ton. Instead, Ashe shows up. I don't know what the hell Ashe is still in there. She showed up pretty quick, so she must have been on her way before. Like, before the wave got there. So I don't know what Ashe was doing there. Yeah, his minions were pushing and they're gonna push closer to my tower, so now's a good time to go for blue. Thought Shyvana was coming, but she isn't, but whatever. Level 9 I can get her on. It just takes like 15 seconds. Okay, maybe a bit more than 15 seconds. Oh, about 15 seconds. Should have E'd out of the pit to get back to lane. It's faster. So yeah, if I would have E'd out of the pit, it's 15 seconds. So Ryze pushed the lane hard to my tower. Now he's going bot. Oh. I don't know what he was doing there. Maybe he was checking to see if I was doing weights. Not too sure. So yeah, so I didn't lose much CS from Ryze pushing to the tower. So just dies to my whole combo. He's dead. I don't know why Shyvana ulted. So yeah, just not much Ryze can do in that. I had 2 kills and even without that, I don't think there's much you can do at that point. I mean, he didn't even hit me with anything there. And Shyvana, that would have been less fun. So 3 levels overly soon, so gonna make it hard for him to get the CS and force him to go get under the tower so he loses some, hopefully. Gonna go back because I'm low mana. And I got lots of gold and get boots. When you have blue and you're going back to lane, you can just spam your E whenever. At least since heading bot. I guess we can look at that while I'm walking back to lane. Severe's in a bad spot. But like, Ryze isn't going to help. So it's all good. Whoops. Might as well look at that. So Shyvana finds lead and then the whole team shows up. And nothing happens for him. Meanwhile, I guess Ryze and I traded some hits. Oh, Ryze gets ulted again. Yeah. See, like, at this level, just 1,300 Lvl again, Ryze players aren't really good at like casting their spells and moving. A lot of them, once they start doing their combo, will stand still. So this is what happened to Ryze there. He snared me, and he stayed within attack range instead of like moving out of range and casting more spells. So the whole time I was snared, I mean, being snared didn't change anything. I was still hitting him the same way I would have. So that's something you have to be aware of when you play Ryze. You have to know if your opponent is like that, so that if he is, you know that his snare, all his snare is really his damage, and it'll help for ganks, but it won't stop you from damaging him. And if you're a Ryze player, that's something you have to be aware of. When you cast your spells, you want to move after every spell. You want to like Q move, W move, Q move, E move, Q move. Like, between spells, you're not doing much anyways. It's your chance to reposition yourself. So you can have better positioning once the snare wears off. Like, you don't want to be close to the person when the snare wears off, because then they're still going to catch up to you. It's your way to regain that 625 range. So yeah, bottom still has no rate, still has no wards, that's why we killed Ash. That's basically a free dragon. I'm just going to pull it out. We know Ryze is over there. He's going to ward. Nope, not even. So he's not doing anything.
Killing spree.
Oh, they all show up about 10 seconds late. Now we're gonna die. I don't know what they were doing there, but at this point, I'm pretty far behind. Yeah, it's like 14 between kills. I don't know what they're doing. This game's gonna be a 20 minute surrender. Yeah, Ship's having a good game. I'm having a good game. Yeah. Wukong's having a good game.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I think we all won our lanes, so there's not much the other team can do in a game like that. Not only did we win our lanes, but we had good jungler ganks and good dragging them above control. So yeah, really good game. Another thing that's good with Fizz against Ryze is that Ryze has a snare to get away from ganks, but like this game it isn't so bad because I have Shyvana. At least Shyvana has a gap closer too. But let's say it's like my jungler is Maokai, then like Ryze, if we play properly, Ryze can't really get away from ganks because like let's say he'll snare Maokai to not get snared himself, but then I'll E him and ult him and QW him or whatever, and if he snares me, then Maokai will snare him and then we'll kill him anyways, right? So like his snare is a defense against ganks in some circumstances, not really when Fizz is mid. So that's another thing that makes Fizz really strong in that situation, because Fizz can take him from 100 to 0, but if he snares Fizz, then the jungler can CC him so that Fizz can catch up and kill him anyways, right? So it's like a lose-lose situation for him. He's gotta like snare, flash, and hope he gets away or something. Oh, Ash is dead. Oh no, she makes it out because of the shield. No way. No. Really wanted that kill. Yeah, the whole team's gone, I think. York's AFK. Yeah, this game's over. So yeah, so those are the things to remember in Masteries. If you go in when you guys both have the same amount of minions and stuff, there's no way you can get away from you. You're gonna take less damage in Halo because of your E. And yeah, you're gonna deal a whole lot of damage too. The unfortunate part is you most likely won't be able to slow him with your E. But if you do, he's dead, like, pretty much for sure. Oh yeah, I'm using 2190 Masteries for this game, same as Lvl tabs. My runes are HP Lvl Yellows, HP Lvl Blues, Mpen Reds, AP Quints. I don't really like using the AP Lvl Yellows. I'd rather have HP Lvl, I think. 5.4 AP at level 18 isn't going to change anything really. So yeah. But I just use it because that's what my room page is on and I'm lazy. So that's it. That's how you play against Ryze basically. Hope you guys learned something and have a great day.